talk to Netflix, talk to HBO, talk to even Hulu. I don't care. Make this a fucking movie. That was absolutely amazing. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to a different type of reaction. Today we are not checking out a music video or a performance. We're checking out a trailer. Stray Kids' Ordinary main trailer. Now, even though I've only checked out like 4 of their songs with Thunderous, God's Menu, Christmas Evil, and Backdoor, not counting Hyunjin's dance covers, obviously, I'm a huge fan of these guys. I love their lyrics, I love what they represent. So, without any further ado, Stray Kids, Ordinary, main trailer, let's get into it. In a world where evil takes over, he's playing with a lock, which is kind of funny because in God's Menu, they do talk about how they have unlocked and the idea bank in your head. They've pretty much unlocked all of the locks in your head, and they will always be in there regardless of whether you like them or not. They will always be in your mind. So you will always come back to check them out, whether to talk shit about them or to praise them. This shit is turning dark. Is he making music right now? He has a pad on with all of these different, that's a music app, as far as I understand, and there's speakers. And as he looks through the door, we see that smiley face falling down as it sets up the mood, which is very dark. It's almost as if there's no place for ordinary here, like happiness is ordinary, and this is not a place for happiness. When Felix walks in, it's 2:25. When he looks at the clock again, or we see the clock again, the time actually says 14 or oh 06 or something? Is the time being reversed? First it was AM, now it's PM, and then the clock changes again, it goes backwards. Now it's not 14:06, it's 13:02 or something? It was 1:22, then 14:02. Whoa. Missing people? Whoa. Holy shit, the sound design is crazy. Missing people, it's almost as if All of these guys are missing, but not literally, but rather their personality. It's almost like, is this trailer kind of trying to set up a theme in the new album where there's like a duality, like there's good and bad Stray Kids, kind of like XO, bad and good XO, for example. But the thing is that Felix is still good. He is ordinary. All of these guys have turned dark side. They have that second personality, but Felix, much like in Christmas Evil, he actually says, I can see the evil coming, here it is, but Felix never bad. So by him being the good guy, he has become ordinary in a world where evil exists. Being the good guy is boring. This is really, really cool. And Hyunjin with red hair, I mean, holy shit. Uh, he's holding an apple, which instantly gives me like Death Note vibes in a way. Plus the way he's sitting, he's like, I forgot the guy's name. Holy shit. One of my favorite animes, and I forgot the guy's name. Let's take it back. The sound design here is awesome, and I love how they capture Felix's fear and terror as he sees his fellow man. He sees his friends, but those are not his actual friends. Like those close-ups are absolutely amazing. That depth of field really capturing the eye, like the essence of his soul, essentially. Oh, and the red, it's evil. Holy free hug, and yet the colors are red as hell, like representing evil. Is there like going to be commentary on social issues, perhaps? It kind of reminds me of the people that make all of these videos, how they help the poor and do all of these social experiments and whatnot. But at the end of the day, if that camera wasn't there, you wouldn't be doing it. A lot of these videos to me like expose the hypocrisy with how people pretend to be good, like they're only good on camera. If that video wasn't making more than 1 million views for you, which is a ton of money, you would not be doing it. You're just trying to use the views and trying to use all of these people. And not everybody's like that, obviously. But when you put a camera and you do all of these social experiments and whatnot, and you take it to the extreme, I don't see that often as something positive. I just see you being a bit of a dick, to be honest. Like, if you wanted to help someone, you would do it regardless of whether or not there's a camera there. If you want to be good, just be fucking good. Anyway. Hello, Gwen Stacy. This is so cool because I just realized that even though I read the beginning as ordinary, but it's actually ordinary, like as in odd. Hyunjin asks him, do you want to be ordinary? And he opens the lock almost as if unlocking the locks in his mind. And we see two rings on his finger. One is black, one is white. Like maybe it representing the duality, but he says, yes, I want to be ordinary. I believe he says, I do. And then he pushes him off of the window, and that looks like a scene from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Is this kind of like the equivalent of him almost running, kind of falling down the rabbit hole? Is this whole trailer kind of like this reference to Alice in Wonderland? Is Felix Alice? Is Hyunjin supposed to be like the Mad Hatter, and the golf clubs and whatnot was supposed to represent the evil queen? Felix a good actor. He is dope as hell. His facial expressions, the eyes. In the end, he transforms, and this represents the duality because that lock breaks and he cannot escape. Like, he opened the lock because he wanted to stay ordinary, he wanted to stay himself, but then the next scene, as he is falling down, the lock breaks and it's also locked. So he is locked in this other dimension where he is another version of himself. Please make this a full fucking feature film. Like, seriously, talk to Netflix, talk to HBO, talk to even Hulu. I don't care. Make this a fucking movie. That was absolutely amazing. The sound design was beautiful. And Felix's, not even the facial expressions, his eyes told the story beautifully. We saw the terror, we saw the confusion, we saw the fear. This was absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys thought about this reaction and your theories on this trailer. And I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.